Assalamualaikum. This is Kashi Zubair from AMCOB, and today we have with us Touseef Riaz, who is our member from New York. Welcome, Touseef.
Thank you, Kashif. Walaikum salam.
Okay. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being our member. So, this particular series, Member Spotlight, we are going to talk about our members and each one of them, and for them to showcase what they are doing, how they got into this journey, and where they are now. So, Tausif, if you'd like to share a little bit tell us about your journey and how you became the CEO.
Sure. So, again, I'm a CEO and owner of You Control Billing, a medical billing and coding business. Before diving into the healthcare, I had a background in technology as a software engineer, working with the companies like Accenture, Polar Lauren, Dell EMC. I also have experience from Cornell University, background from e-commerce marketing. Prior to You Control Billing, I successfully founded a marketing agency called Your Tasker, which is a leading e-commerce marketing agency. So then I founded You Control Billing. So this is my career to the You Control Billing and myself.
All right.
Mhm.
What inspired you to start your business?
Okay. So um, my journey to my current role to our starting You Control Billing was like shaped my from the marketing experience. So I was I was working with the in a marketing agency. Then also I had experience with innovative KPI system. And then from the marketing experience, I learned importance of data driven decision making performance measurement in healthcare, like how we can improve the healthcare from the data side. And
Mhm.
then I have, when I was in Cornell University, I was involved a lot of healthcare data, and where I have worked on different medical billing and coding data, and I was able to implement KPIs where I let almost so many people go home, and I implemented KPI system where everybody involved performance based. So where Cornell University was getting like clean submission rate, their cash flow got improved, and these contractors get paid, and also everybody was making money. So that journey was so successful. So I got an idea that how about I should go for building a company where I can help the practices and the hospitals.
Okay, all right. So give us a little bit background on what type of companies do you work with and size companies and what exactly do you do?
So I work with the practices like normal healthcare practices,
Okay.
hospitals, cardiologists, internal medicine, hospitals, anything relates to where insurances are involved, where anybody has to submit anywhere we have to submit the claims, anywhere we need the insurances needs to be involved in the healthcare. That's where we go and submit we get involved. That's the perfect clients for us.
Okay, all
Mhm.
right. And how's the business coming along?
It's good. Having like a marketing background, and then having offshore model, on-site model, and also having KPI system,
Mhm.
everything putting together, it's going well.
Okay.
Mhm.
What trends or changes do you foresee in your industry?
That's a very good question, by the way. In the next few years, I believe technology will greatly influence how the medical billing companies operate. For instance, more automation and digital tools will likely streamline billing processes, making them faster and more accurate. Um, Additionally, like there will be more strict rules about patient privacy. Billing companies will need to invest more in secure systems, and more sensitive data needs to be secure. And another thing is AI, which is taking over. AI, taking excuse me, taking over. Most of the billing processes. So
Mhm.
having excuse me having these challenges, I think we need to make sure that secure data, patient privacy, and AI system, that's three challenges we need to make sure that we have to take care of it.
Okay. All right. Let's learn a little bit more about yourself as a person. What guiding principles or values drive your leadership style and decision making?
So for me, it's like um, pretty straightforward approach. You have to be honest, you have to be fair, I would say that. And when you say proactive approach, I think for my personal approach is always you have to be making sure you have to think about two step ahead as a CEO. Okay, you have to have a long term goals, short term goals, and always keep testing your marketing strategies, your short term strategies, and also your operations. You have to say all those things to you have to keep all those things together. So I think you have to be fair, you have to be honest, you have to be making sure you have to fair with your people. So I think these are the few things you have to keep in mind.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are your hobbies and interests outside of work?
So outside of work, I enjoying barbecue. So that's my kids always call me king of barbecue. So if you ever stop by New York, I would love to make lamb chomps for you, which is like takes three
Mhm.
hours to cook these special lamb chomps.
Okay.
It's like normally, from the original from Pakistan, we always forget putting a lot of spices, but that's not how it
Mhm.
works. So you need to have like cooked in a smoke. So it takes 3 hours to cook special lamb chomps. So you can understand how much I love barbecuing, and then spending time outdoors, hiking, walking in the nature, cricket, and also traveling, explore. That's what I do outside of my work.
Okay. All right. Is there any particular cause that you support or any organization that you
Sure.
relate to?
Sure. So I think the creating jobs, one of the any organization I build, I make sure that that's what makes me feel good. Whenever somebody asks me any question, what makes you motivated every day, or what is the happiness to you? That's a question I always ask myself. That when I walk into my home, or that's what makes me happy. If I'm able to create any job for my country, United States, or back home, if I'm able to create any job for anybody, that's my day. So every day when I walk into office, or if I'm winning any contract, if I'm creating any difference at my work, if I'm able to create any job for any family or any person, that's my motivation.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
No, that's good, and that's the highest level of service that you can provide.
Thank you.
Now, if you can share some of the examples where you were able to help your customers and solve some problems for them.
Sure. So I think in a healthcare, there's a three metrics which we normally work on, like reduced claim denials, okay,
Mhm.
speeder payments, and better collection. So normally, what happen, any practice, when you walk in, they have a cash flow issues. And since you're working with a lot of entrepreneurs, right? The first thing is cash flow, okay? And any organization, the cash flow is the first thing you notice, right?
Mhm.
1 month, 2 month, 3 months, okay? And that's where everybody falls. So the doctors are always they are very hardworking people. Okay, they are very hardworking. When it comes to business, they what happened is that they always have a cash flow issue. So that's where what we do is we walk in and we see there's like a 3 to 4 month cash flow issue, and they have a line of credit, they have a lot of things going on, they have to let people go. So whole practice is you know it's like they don't know what to do. So when we walk in, we make sure we reduce their claim denials. We help client to fix the common mistakes in their claims, leading to the fewer denials and more revenue. We make sure that if they get paid in 60 days, we reduce to the 30 days. They get paid in 30 days. That means that 60 days time to 30 days. And then we make sure that they have, like, if there's have any old AR, we bring it back to them. So now everything is getting back to the cash flow, and they love it. Another thing which we solve the problem is that I always talk about 3 Ws. What you control billing does is, like, when I started this organization, there was like hundred of thousands companies um, in United States as a medical billing company, and this industry is almost 30 years in a business, more than 30 years.
Mhm.
So, and I've been in a business a few years. So, and I start thinking about what difference I can make in an industry. So we came in, an idea is that one is KPI and then 3 Ws. So what we did is um, uh, the KPI system we build is that the first win is for the for the practice. So they are getting paid now 30 days. The second is about the biller. So now normally biller get paid hourly. Okay, now biller is not getting paid hourly. Biller is getting paid based on performance. Okay, if the biller is clearing these claims in 98%, biller is getting compensated based upon these claims, and they're getting paid more than what they paid hourly salary. Now they have to maintain that performance indicator, because back in days hourly rates are gone now. The third W is for us. If we maintain these two things, we get paid too. And these 3 Ws, that's our these 3 Ws we focus on, and none of company focus these 3 Ws. That's where our whole you control billing model works and help these clients. And for us, last 1 year, we didn't lose any client just because of these 3 Ws. So any practice walk in, we work on their cash flows, we implement these 3 Ws. Every biller work in our organization that work based upon the compensation. So they maintain the clean submission rate, make
Mhm.
sure they submit the claim, it get cleared within 30 days, and they get compensated.
All right.
Sure. So
Sounds good. Where do you see what do you envision about your company? Where is it gonna be in a few years?
Um, in the next few years, I see you control billing growing and becoming a trusted name in medical billing. Our goal is to help more healthcare providers across the country with our innovative solutions and top-notch service.
Mhm.
Um, we want to expand our reach to the hospitals, clinics more, while keeping up our latest technology to better serve our clients, and also jump into AI side. That's
Mhm.
where we are envisioning. Sorry.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. Anything that you would like to share with the MCOB community?
Yes. So any so for the CEOs or any entrepreneur who's working on any business or any company, right? What I learned past since 2015, now is it's almost 9 years being an entrepreneur, working 3 different companies. What I learned personally, that work life balance, and also working smarter and being organized. Okay, so what I learned is, if you work consistently within 3 to 4 hours a day, that's enough. You don't have to work 10 hours a day. um,
Mhm.
just 3 to 4 hours a day, focused and consistent. Just the one company, be consistent, keep trying new things, you'll get there. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, the companies goes up in a in 2 months or 5 months, they goes down in the few months too. The
Mhm.
companies goes up with the consistent approach. It takes forever to get them to go down. So this is what I learned from 9 years.
All right. No, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And what's the best medium to reach you if somebody needs medical services, medical bidding services?
Sure. My website, you control billing. I have my email to see if you control billing. I'm on a LinkedIn. And also I think my website is there. I'm available anytime. I'm pretty active on my LinkedIn, so text me anytime. I'll be answering the questions, anything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Touseef, for being a valued member of AMCOB, which stands for Allied Muslim Chamber of Business, and
Mhm.
looking forward to seeing your growth exponentially in the years to come.
Thank you so much, Kashif. It was really nice meeting you, and really appreciate for giving me opportunity.
Yeah, same here. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Assalamualaikum.
Welcome.